Hey sweet soul, welcome back to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Rayleigh Dushin. I'm an author, poet, speaker, and healer. Today's message, I'm going to talk about the spiritual understanding and meaning of adrenal fatigue. I am not a licensed health professional. I'm not a licensed anything. I am just a author. I'm a poet. I'm a public speaker. I speak on things about self-development, healing, and spirituality. I come from a sense of universal tongue and knowing as we honor our ancient and inner wisdom of how to self-heal. So in this video, I want to talk about what is adrenal fatigue coming from a spiritual healing perspective. So just brief disclaimer, obviously a quick Google search will show you and tell you that the adrenals are the glands that regulate your hormone production, and they live on your kidneys, and they're responsible for regulating most systems in your body, from heart rate to metabolism to your immune system. So they're very important, and of course for the kidneys to function, we need to be hydrating, we need to be drinking water, we need to eat a balanced diet, we need to take care of ourselves and make sure we're getting enough sleep is key. So yes, those basic things of taking care of our physical body. But I want to dive in deeper into what is adrenal fatigue. It's something that I have suffered from a long time. And I want to talk about how, if you're someone watching this and you're particularly interested in my channel, you're likely someone who is highly compassionate. You spend a lot of your time perhaps not only working physically, but you may be somebody who is also working emotionally all the time. If you're a woman watching this, your emotional labor is just as taxing on the body, the physical body, as it is to actually be working jobs that require you to use your body. Our emotions are filtered through our body. When we experience high stress work environments, if you're a social worker, if you are a healthcare professional, your emotions, your mind is always at work. Your nervous system is filtering and working just as hard as your muscles are. And that's what we forget, because we can't typically look and see our nervous system and how it's being engaged. We can feel it in our body, we can see it in our body, but we can't see how hard our hormone producing glands are working, or our nervous system. And so yes, you need to be drinking water, but also understanding that first of all, if you are someone who is an empathic person, you're an emotional person, you spend a lot of time nurturing others, whether that's physical, spiritual, emotional. You need to rest from that space, and how that looks is by focusing on yourself and practicing your own self-care. All the medicines and the givings that you offer to the world around you, are you giving that same medicine to yourself? So if you're experiencing the symptoms of adrenal fatigue and you're having that exhaustion and trouble sleeping, then yes, you need to take time to enjoy yourself. You need to take time to rest and be creative. To romanticize your life, and yes, really truly pour emotional well-being back into your spirit. So that brings me back to the whole self-healing aspect and why I'm bringing this new dimension to my channel. The spiritual meaning behind all the health disorders we experience is to remind us that we are capable of self-healing. And the problem is that we deny and ignore that we're sick, and we try to cover it up with other medications that can kind of reduce the symptoms for a while. And yes, it's like taking ibuprofen for a headache, or putting a band-aid on a wound, and yes, it solves the problem. But when you look at the spiritual meaning behind why you're ailing, why you're sick, you're able to change your lifestyle so that you don't get sick again. You don't have to keep covering up these wounds that will ultimately compound into bigger illnesses, such as chronic disease, heart failure, strokes, and cancers. And that's highly problematic across the world, because we live in that denial that we don't want always to take responsibility for physical health, and therefore we're not seeing with our mind's eye how connected our spiritual sense of health is connected to our physical body. And so someone who's experiencing that adrenal fatigue, and you're just chronically tired. You're just, you have a trouble being at rest because your spirit's not at rest. And again, how you rejuvenize, how you revitalize your spirit is taking all that focus on other people right now and focusing on yourself. Go take a vacation, go see some music, cook a big beautiful meal for just yourself and nobody else, and you enjoy that dish. And hopefully it's healthy and fresh food and produce full of fruits and vegetables, obviously. But again, if you're watching this video, your spirit is tired, and it is okay. Please give yourself permission to mother or father yourself at this time. Take space, because ultimately you're gonna need it. Again, this whole idea of adrenal fatigue is associated with your kidneys. Your kidneys are being filtering out all this toxins from our body daily based off how much fluid you're intaking. So yes, you need to be drinking so much water and eating a balanced diet. But here's my problem and why we don't drink enough water. Because we're so busy doing that we don't take time to sit down and drink 32 ounces of water, sitting in calm space and silence because of the need to be elsewhere, of the need to make money, of the need to help other people. But ultimately you will burn out and really hurt yourself, and you're hurting now. Not being able to sleep has very serious effects. Kidney failure is a very serious disease. You need your kidneys. Without those, you're unable to live. You will poison yourself, essentially, is what will happen. Your body won't be able to detoxify those heavy metals and those chemicals or balance the electrolytes needed to protect and serve your immune system, your nervous system, your brain. It's all connected. And so if you're watching this channel, I hope you subscribe right now and you join this movement, this community of people who are trying to bring more consciousness into our lives, into our work environments. I'm a life purpose actualization coach, and part of my collaborations with other companies or clients, coaches, and businesses is the idea of bringing more mindfulness into not only our lifestyles but the culture around us. And if we don't take accountability for our lifestyle, making it more mindful, more stress-free, more loving and compassionate towards ourselves, if we don't do that, we're not going to be able to work and be in other spaces outside of ourselves that are safe to our physical body, to our spiritual body. We will further perpetuate this cycle of disease and wonder why we're tired, wonder why we're sick, wondering why our body is failing us, why people around us are dying, why they're unhappy, why are we seeing suicide. It's all connected. And so I hope that you continue to honor your spiritual health as being truly connected to your physical body. I wanted to talk about also this adrenal fatigue, this lack of compassion for ourselves, this gentle reminder to love ourselves is also an important reminder and a calling to come back and be present and to listen to the spirit. And when I say listen to spirit, I'm not going to move into some religious dogma and tell you need to go listen to Jesus right now, or give you some rigid discipline schedule of how to meditate. It's none of that. Whatever spirit means to you, and all I hope is that that spirit is a higher sense of love, that you go and you listen and that you be present. That presence is so important, because if you are experiencing that adrenal fatigue and you're not hydrating enough or resting enough, then you're not listening to your body. But your body and your spirit are not separate at all. And so as you come and be present and you give yourself time to rest and hydrate and be still and to self-love, you will also at the same time start to hear your spirit like you've never had before. You will get new ideas and finally find the clarity and the empowerment, the courage, the strength that you need to completely change your life, so that you stop poisoning yourself, you stop stressing yourself out so much that you are physically deteriorating. It's not okay. You don't have to live like that. Sometimes our mind, our fears will tell us we have to live like that to survive, but the ironic part is you're killing yourself in that process if you stay committed to that vibration. And so if you take this moment after this video to be still and to be calm, just for a couple days, just for a moment today, you'll find the exact key, the pathway to change your life and to provide more space for that self-love, for that healing, for that peace to enter. And you won't be in this experience of trying to find ways to alleviate or understand adrenal fatigue. It's more than just the body. And so I pray this video helps you. Okay, the last key I wanted to share if you're experiencing this fatigue is you might be someone who is in great need of a sense of belonging. If we are struggling so hard to survive that we are poisoning our bodies, we are neglecting our bodies, we are neglecting our most basic need of drinking water, of rest, then yes, you need a sense of safety, you need a sense of belonging. But it doesn't have to be fought so hard over by working yourself to death to make money or have income. It doesn't have to look like a fight or struggle. Truly, honestly, you might be someone who just needs more support. You need more people around you that you can be embraced by, and you are not just supporting others. You deserve to receive the same love that you're gifting without having to explain how to be gifted it or how to receive it. They will just know, the right people, the right community will just know how to take care of you. It will come natural to them. It won't be a burden. They won't make you even feel that way. And I pray, if you're watching this, that you find that sense of community, you find that sense of belonging. But first, you have to feel a sense of belonging in your physical body. You have to say yes to being in this body. You have to love this body. And the more that you come into this body, again, you will hear that spiritual calling in your life again that will guide you in the direction of higher purpose, of greater community, of soul family. Soul family that is going to align you and put you on this path of soul purpose. And you will not be cycling in this disease anymore. You're cycling through beautiful miracle every single day, finding new ways to self-love, finding new ways to serve love. And so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this channel. I pray that you stay part of this community here, just one safe space for you online on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Every week on Tuesday, I have a free group coaching call. It's called The Medicine Garden, and you can come meet me, chat with me about what's going on in your life. And you can also meet other people, make new friends. It's a professional networking space, so we will have high respect for one another as we share and each tell what we are listening to in our spirit at this time to encourage and pray for one another. It's an open space. I don't care what you believe in or who you are or where you are. If you're on the path, come join us. If you need further support on your journey, if you're watching for a while and you're ready to coach with me, we can have a free 45-minute call, discovery call, for you to get to know me, see if we're a right fit. You just have to submit the free application for Life Purpose Actualization Program. Retreats coming soon, and again, those books are still available and they will always be available. Phoenix Medicines, A Transformative Journey Through Consciousness is on Amazon. It's published by Otter Pine, and Women Connected in Wisdom is another publisher of mine. I highly recommend that you check out. So please let me know how I can support you. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me anytime at rayleigh@consciouslifestylecoaching.com. And again, let me know who you are in the chat below. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you get more messages. And I pray that this platform serves you in the way it needs to serve. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Peace and love.